tell you, my name is Avi Levine. I'm the rabbi here at Talmud Beit Israel. And I have to say, truthfully, I've been rabbi for 25 years. This is the largest crowd I've ever seen for a baby naming. Timmy and Larry told me that this makes up for the small crowd that they had at their wedding. You will be able to take pictures if you'd like, so you can feel free to do that. I just appreciate if you wouldn't run around the sanctuary shooting from every angle. That's all. Children are a blessing for the Jew, and it's appropriate to have the grandparents bring the child in, but it's also appropriate for us to welcome the baby, and so we welcome Brittni Ann by saying Barucha Haba'ah, which means welcome. So we'll say that together, and then the grandparents will come in on cue. Let's say Barucha Haba'ah. Now we have the handoff from one grandmother to the other, from grandma to Bobby, okay, and they'll all come up. This is the chair of Elijah, whose spirit is with us. May his remembrance be for good, blessed, bearing the promise of God's redemption. Blessed is she who comes here in God's name. We rejoice, a child has come into the world. We rejoice as we welcome this child into the Brit, the covenant between God and the Jewish people. And the people of Israel stood at Mount Sinai, ready to enter the Brit. God addressed these words to Moses. He said, "Thus shall you say to the house of Jacob and tell the children of Israel." Our rabbis taught that the house of Jacob referred to the women of Israel, and the term children of Israel referred to the men. May we, like all the men and women at Sinai, obey the commandment of God, "You shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy people." When our people Israel stood at Mount Sinai to receive the Torah, the Holy One said, "Present to me good guarantors that you will guard my Torah, and then I will give it to you." They said, "Our ancestors, O God, are our guarantors." The Holy One said, "Your ancestors are not sufficient guarantors. Bring me better guarantors that I may give the Torah to you." And they said, "O ruler of the universe, our prophets are our guarantors." God said to them, "The prophets, again, are not sufficient guarantors. Yet bring me better guarantors that I shall give you my Torah." And they said, "Our children will be our guarantors." The Holy One said, "They are certainly good guarantors. For their sake, I give the Torah to you." Hinei nachalat Adonai banim sachar pori habat. Children are a heritage of God. The fruit of the womb is a precious reward. Our God and God of all generations, we thank you for many blessings, for the mystery of creation, for Torah and mitzvot, for companionship and love, for the warmth of family, for the joy and sacred privilege of parenthood.
We joyfully bring our daughter into the covenant of Israel.
Zachar la'olam haritos, davar tziva le'elef dor, baruch atah Adonai korei habrit. God remembers the covenant forever, the word commanded to 1,000 generations. We praise you, O God, who establishes the covenant.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu v'mitzvotav v'tzivanu v'hadnisa v'yirit al-Musar. We praise you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who calls us with the mitzvot and commands us to bring
our daughter into the covenant of our people Israel.
אלוהינו ולאב אבותינו ואמותינו, קיים את הילדה הזאת לאביה ולאמה, ויקרא שמה בישראל, ברכה חווה בת לוי וטובה. ישמח האב ויוצאת חלציו ותגל אמה בפרי בטנה. זאת הקטנה גדולה תהיה. כשם שנכנסה לברית כן תיכנס לתורה ולחופה U'Ma'asim Tovim. This is my favorite prayer. You'll see why in a minute. Our God and God of our mothers and fathers, sustain this child through her parents' loving care. Let her be known among our people of Israel by the name, her Hebrew name is Baracha, which means blessing, Chava, Bat, Levi, Vetova, the daughter of Levi and Tova. May her name be a source of joy to her and inspire her to serve our people and all humankind. May her parents rejoice at her growth of body and soul as they have brought her into the covenant, so may they, with wisdom and patience, lead her to the study of Torah, to a life of good deeds, and to a marriage worthy of God's blessing. And let us all say, Amen. Not only do we give her a name, we already bring her to the chuppah.
We named her Brittnis. The B in Brittany is for my mom's mother and my grandmother, Grandma B. And the A and the N is for Timmy's great-grandmother, Grandmother Ann. So that's how we came up with the name. Even though it's not as traditional as Hannah, we still we fell on Brittany, so that's the one we chose.
משברך אבותינו אברהם יצחק ויעקב ואמותינו שרה רבקה רחל ולאה הוא יברך את הילדה הרכה הזאת ויזכו אביה ואמה לגדלה ולחנכה ולחכמה ויהיו ידיה וליבה לאל אמונה ונאמר אמן. May God, who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebekah, Leah, and Rachel, bless this infant. May her father and mother have the privilege of raising her, educating her, and encouraging her to attain wisdom. May her hands and her heart be faithful in serving God, and let us together say Amen.
Amen.
I'm going to give her a little wine. We want to get her started on the right foot here. There you go. I like that. You want more? I know. She doesn't like Cabernet Sauvignon. She likes Chenin Blanc. There you go.
That's my niece, buddy. Don't talk shit.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen. Okay, grandparents, you should come up here. We're going to all do the Shehechiyanu together. This is a prayer over joyous occasions that we recite together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehechiyanu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu la'azman hazeh. Amen. You're too cute. Yivarech Adonai v'yishmerecha. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichunecha. May the Lord cause the light of his countenance to shine upon you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. I know you understood every word. May God lift up his countenance to you and give you shalom, his most precious gift. And we all say, Amen.
Amen.
Now you have a name. Congratulations. Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now it's time to enjoy this. You can go into the social hall. We'll just say a blessing over the bread, and then we can begin. It's a nice big challah. The question is this challah big enough? Okay, the grandparents will hold the challah. Okay, hold the challah. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Make a little piece. Everybody just tear it off and take some, and then you can eat. The tailbone.
There's half. Thank you.
I don't know if you remember Gloria. We were there a minute ago.
What's that?
Good job, Uncle Ed.
Oh, thanks. Steady hand over there. They pay me well, you know. If I didn't do a good job, I'd probably...
I want to, first of all, thank both the grandmothers for helping out for the past 2 weeks. They've been helping Timmy take care of Brittany and Hannah, and they both did a wonderful job. They got ran ragged by the babies. And the other thing was, I wanted to also thank Dad. Why don't you I don't want to thank him, I just want him up here.
He taught him how to bowl. He wants to thank his dad for teaching him how to bowl.
At least he recognized me.
Okay, and I wanted to thank Mom and Dad for helping out today's event, well, doing today's event, and all their support and everything they've done for us, and just always being there for us. So.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here with us. It's very, very special. And I don't see Rabbi Levine right now, but
You did?
He's gone.
Just now. He
took his sandwich and left. But I thought he was just wonderful and made this day so special for us. And the children naming the baby for my mother was very, very special for me. Thank you all for being here with us. I really appreciate it. Thank you.